It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we'll play host to a battle between conferences. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Minnesota Vikings under the lights on Sunday night.
It's one of the NFL's newest venues, but it's already earned a reputation as one of its best. This is US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more likely is going to come away with the win.
Stadium. Josh Downs to return it. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession. And leading them out, the comeback player of the year after reviving his career late last season, Joe Flacco.
One of the things I think we all love about the NFL is sometimes you just can't even write the scripts. And sometimes you get stories like Joe Flacco last year on his couch, all but retired, and he gets a call from the injury-plagued Browns, and all he does is go 4-1, take the team to the playoffs, and oh, by the way, win NFL Comeback Player of the Year. The guy can still sling it.
First play is to the air. And the Vikings rush brings him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, we're one snap in, and already this defense has potentially killed this opening drive. And remember how valuable every possession is in the NFL. Talk about setting an immediate tone by this defense.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Trying again following the sack. Into traffic, complete. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Well, that right there, Kate, that is the epitome of trust. And trust in your big physical tight end. Throwing his way into double coverage. You may question the decision when the ball leaves his hands, but it's tough to question when it produces results like that.
Third and long for him here. That's caught for the first. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
All right, all set up now. First and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. It's a completion to Michael Pittman Jr. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 27 on the play. And now they have a first and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
Well, now this is certainly going to make second and goal considerably more difficult. He could have gotten rid of it to avoid the big loss. But give some credit here to the defense as well. That pressure was suffocating. It's going to make it a more difficult now second and goal situation.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's second and goal. He'll look to throw. Catch is made in close.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. And he will score! Touchdown, Indianapolis! The Colts finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Gay with the point after. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Ty Chandler to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So we'll see the Vikings offense now for the first time. And we'll get a look at their signal caller playing in his 7th season.
Sam Darnold's seen an awful lot in his career. Now he's hoping the 4th time is an actual charm. After being a first-round pick, it seems like eons ago for the New York Jets, the guy's experienced a ton of football. And I'll say this, he went into one of the great QB incubators there with Kyle Shanahan in San Francisco. And now we'll all get a chance to see how much he really did learn, how much he really did grow. He is still young in his career. And with the supporting cast in Minnesota, a pretty dynamic receiver on the outside, he's got some nice tools to work with.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there, and that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
They go play action on first. Able to find Hawkinson. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Play action on first down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. To throw, here's Darnold. Forced out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Throwing from the gun here. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. Trying to find Justin Jefferson. And that brings up 4th and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Now we'll see Ryan Wright come on for the Vikings to punt this away on 4th. And his job's done, and it is a job well done. That punt fight's deep into enemy territory, out of bounds at the 7. The Indianapolis offense headed out for their second drive of the game. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early, and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them, right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few boo birds.
The throw right side finds Pittman. It's a 31-yard play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Quite the start to that drive, huh? The first play sets him up now at the 38. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how. I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They go play action here. Cut for big yards on the right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Now, after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainers heading out to take a look. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. Time for the second quarter here, and the Colts are thinking points. That's complete right side. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Throwing it again here. The throw is caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. A nice gain of 8 there, and it brings them to 1st and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. He'll throw it yet again. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
They'll throw it again. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. He's going to throw this one. And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Gay to add the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Colts double their lead to 14. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Chandler now on the return. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at this Vikings offense. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 36. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They put a receiver in motion here left. 1st and 10, here's Jones. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
2nd and 6 now. Has his man. It's Addison. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Running right, this is Jones. And he's able to take this down to the red zone. He stopped at the 17. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
2nd down carry for Jones. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Here's Darnold. Come near the goal line. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Minneapolis. The Vikings looking for a score before halftime. Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Jones goes up and over for the touchdown. The Vikings make it a 1-score game before halftime. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Downs on the return. Return's looking good so far. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. The Colts and receiver Michael Pittman Jr. out and ready for their next series. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Throwing now from the gun. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They'll throw it. Taken in by Pierce. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Pass play on 1st and 10. He's got it near the 8. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts grow their lead just before halftime. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Gay to add the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts double their lead to 14. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. It's Brandon Powell with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Vikings and Aaron Jones headed back out there on offense. They got the job done there last time out. Still trailing by a lot, though, so they're going to need a repeat of that touchdown here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Darnold now to throw. Completed right side to Addison. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in 1 play and keep driving that defense backwards.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Darnold looking to throw. Has the connection to Hawkinson. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 46. He completes it in traffic. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Still sticking with the passing game. Toward the sideline and caught by Addison. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 34. As a man, Justin Jefferson. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They are throwing it again. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Has it down close. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is a chip shot from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll get him back to 11.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Here comes the final play of our first half. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. We've reached halftime. The Colts on the road and enjoying a nice little lead here. Now we'll send you south to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, sit tight. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. But for now, this is our halftime report. Both these teams making their way out of the tunnel, and we're ready for the second half. And for the call, we send it back to Kate Scott and the other blonde bomber, Brock Hewitt.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Powell now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out come the Vikings for the debut possession of our second half. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Counterplay, Jones. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. To throw, here's Darnold. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
3rd and long for him here. Able to find Jones. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
The Vikings getting their punt team out. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. He takes the fair catch at about the 26-yard line. So no return on that punt. And the Colts will take over. The Colts and Joe Flacco coming out for their next drive. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. This is ahead for about 5. Brought to the ground by Cameron Bynum. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 32. Pittman's got it. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Taylor. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Looking to the air here. Quick slant taken in by Pittman. He's out in the clear. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Has it in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Taylor. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Colts push their lead further to start the half. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Gay to add the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts push their lead to 18. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Chandler now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Vikings taking the field on offense. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing here, Darnold. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It goes as a pickup of 37 yards. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the two keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys with great anticipation and that tremendous accuracy come to life.
They'll send him over right. Throwing from the gun here. Pass is caught by Addison. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Play made by E.J. Speed.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Has his man. It's Addison. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle to Jones. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's Darnold to throw. And they score. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Reichert on for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Vikings make it an 11-point ball game. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Downs on the return. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Colts headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. On target to Downs. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. Escapes a defender. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Colts. That's the end of the 3rd on Sunday night. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Option give to Taylor. And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. He's dropping back to throw. Complete out to the right side. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Colts going to kick this away now on 4th, and it's Rigoberto Sanchez on for the punt. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Darnold. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Jordan Addison, the intended target. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Here's Darnold. Has the connection to Jones. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Darnold looking to throw. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down. Couldn't connect with Jordan Addison. So it's going to be 4th and short.
I think that time the defense was thinking a run play was going to come at them, right? Actually, most of us probably thought that was the right call. Still, wasn't a problem for them to adapt and get into coverage and force now a 4th down.
Desperation time here on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. They only needed a couple, and that is what they got. Not the most impressive gain, but a big one as they get the 1st. Throwing it again here. That's Jefferson. He's got it. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's 2nd and 2. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That's a pickup of 9. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Jones reels it in. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Working quickly here. Here's 2nd and 11. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Offense in the hurry up here. Darnold now to throw. And he finds it in the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings now within one score in the fourth. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
So a pivotal moment for the Vikings as they go for two. And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that two-point attempt. So a little pressure alleviated by the touchdown, but plenty still remains. Going to need to manufacture another trip to the end zone as they trail by 5.
This feels a little bit like a golf event to me, Kate, where those golfers will spend a big round not even looking at the scoreboard, not even know where they sit. But then when it gets down to winning time, they do know exactly what they need. And to consider that golf analogy, well, this team now needs a birdie when it matters the most.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down to end that return as we've reached our 2-minute warning. First and 10 now from the 30. On the counter, it's Taylor. And he takes this across. Nope, beg your pardon. They're going to spot him right at the 35-yard line. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Taylor again. Broke through the tackle. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Minnesota spends its second time out here. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. First and 10 from the 41. They go again with Taylor. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. A give left side to Taylor. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. Call it no gain on the play, and that brings up 3rd and 9.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Setting up to pass. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. The Vikings and receiver Jordan Addison getting set for this next drive. They've got first down from the 31. To throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
Throwing now. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Looking to throw it. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. One final shot here. Try and push it deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So it's the Colts who come away with a win on the road. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? Or both?
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.